In our last video, we looked at trend lines and in particular the construction of trend lines, and we looked at some examples, some real chart examples of how to construct the trend line. So in today's video, we're going to look at construction of accelerated and deaccelerated trend lines. In our example here, we have prices moved down. It's created a trough at the low, prices moved up, created the peak. It's moved down, created our higher trough. Prices pushed up through the previous peak, so therefore the uptrend has been established. And we're now able to draw our tentative trend line. Now, prices continued up, it's created a higher peak once again, and it's pushed down, created a higher trough. So prices once again continued through the higher peak, the previous peak, so therefore continuing our uptrend. So in this instance, we have a higher trough or a higher swing low here. So in this example, we're now able to place our new accelerated tentative trend line. So we can anchor it at this trough here, and we can anchor it at the higher trough here. So we have our new accelerated tentative trend line. Now, in this example, once again, it's the same example where we've created a peak, higher trough, prices pushed through, starting the uptrend, so the uptrend has been established, and we have our tentative trend line across the bottom using the trough and the higher trough here. Now, prices created a higher peak, prices pushed down, so it's actually broken the trend line at this point. It's created a higher trough, prices pushed up, and it's pushed through the previous higher peak, so it's continuing the trend. So prices broken the higher peak, the previous peak. So in this instance now, we're able to locate our new deaccelerated tentative trend line. So we're able to use the trough here and the higher trough here. Now, the reason we're able to place this trend line once again using our trend line rules is because prices continued the uptrend by breaking the previous peak at this point. Now, it is also worth considering and just keeping our previous trend line on for the reason which I will show in a moment. So in this example here, we have our tentative trend line down the bottom. We have our trend is continuing. Price has pushed down, broken this trend line here. Price has pushed up. We've created a higher trough in here. Price, however, has not broken the previous peak as yet. So here is our previous trend line continuing through. So once price is pushed, it cannot break through the previous peak here and has been rejected, we can see that price has actually used this original trend line to retest. So in this example here, the previous trend line, although broken here, has some validity to keep it on the chart and watch for price to retest this. Often this is how new trends will begin. So we have our break of the trend line at this point here. We also have the retest of the trend line at this point here. So in summary, what have we learned in this video? We've learned about the construction of accelerated and deaccelerated trend lines. So in our next video, we're going to have a look at some chart examples of the accelerated and the deaccelerated trend line. Thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you in our next video.